Hey, what's up? So today I went to the library, and here if you go to the right library, they offer sewing machines where you can sew clothes, and I've got a few clothing items that need a bit of repair. I was thinking maybe even to try and alter a long sleeve to a t-shirt pretty much. But yeah, I went there. I mean, I also looked at options into paying somebody to make the alterations, but I thought it'd be good to kind of like relearn how to actually use the sewing machine, and B, I went there just to kind of check out if they have the sewing machines, if they are free to use, and what was available. I went there today. It was actually pretty good. So yeah, I tried it, stumbled a little bit, got some help, which was really good. Figured it out right as they were closing. So I'll probably go back tomorrow and try and repair some of the other pieces. But another thing that happened earlier this week was, so on my way to work, there is not a golf simulator, but actually it is a golf simulator. And I think it's like a small room where it's pretty much you and an instructor, and they kind of teach you how to swing. And they just had the door open after work one day. And so I stepped in, they were just about to start a lesson, and I got a card from the instructor. And I checked out their website and the price, and it's interesting, right? Because golf is, or just learning anything, if you want to, you can pay to learn a lot of things. And I was just thinking about the value of it. And for example, a lot of people, I think, pick up golf when they're kids, and then they learn, and then they learn, and then by the time they're adults, they're good at golf. And maybe they didn't necessarily pay for lessons, but they just learned with their friends. They were just interested, and they picked it up from playing and practicing. And so they've essentially learned a skill that I want to learn now for free. So, and I guess for an example for me is, I always loved basketball, played it when I was a kid. I never really got lessons, but I just practiced. I was obsessed with it, played, practiced, got better, and now I know how to play basketball. So I've haven't really paid for any basketball lessons. But somebody who does want to learn basketball might want to pay a teacher or a coach to teach them how to play basketball. And so there's this value that is there, but maybe we take for granted, because when we're there, it's everywhere. So what's a better way to put it? Like, okay, let's say you're learning engineering, and you're in a course where everyone else is learning engineering. So by the end of it, there's a bunch of engineers, and now everyone's finished, and now there's lots of people that are engineers. It's hard to stand out when you're an engineer amongst engineers. But say you're an engineer amongst, I don't know, artists, scientists, no, maybe not scientists, I don't know, artists or designers or lawyers. Let's say you're an engineer amongst lawyers. That's a little bit more unique, right? And so there's a different kind of value, I think, that comes from that uniqueness, or less about uniqueness, but there's a certain type of value that comes from being out of place. I don't know if out of place is the right way to phrase it, but yeah. One more thing on value is, for example, I think in New Zealand, it's feijoa season. Maybe I've seen it in the shops a couple times. And I've also seen people on Marketplace selling feijoas at a slightly cheaper price, because I'm guessing they have trees, and maybe it's more than they can eat, or maybe they don't actually like feijoas. And so there it's kind of a difference in values as well, because if somebody's got a tree and they don't actually like feijoas, it doesn't really serve them anything. But somebody who does like feijoas goes to the shops, pays for these feijoas, and essentially somebody has got this for free from their house, or maybe not free. I mean, if you want to think about like watering the plant that produces feijoas, but yeah, it's interesting that there's the value is hidden kind of in places that it's searched for, I guess. So yeah, I mean that's an interesting thing. I think I've thought of this before as well, but it's just kind of hit a few times this week, and so I thought it'd be a good topic to talk about. Basically, yeah, sometimes if you're not feeling like you're valued, or you're not feeling like you're getting as much value as you should be, or maybe you're feeling a little bit worth less, or maybe not worthless, but you're feeling less valued, it might just be that you're offering the wrong product or the wrong service to the wrong people or the wrong place. So yeah, something to think about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.